Hello everyone and welcome to episode 149 of the WMMA 5 series here on the channels. It is Pride of Sea Worldwide 38. Dean Thomas versus Uriah Faber, our main event. But before we get to that show, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about this. And this one sucked to see. Especially during the holidays. You hate to see someone pass, as far as that is very tough for the family involved. I mean, that is... You never want to be constantly reminded of that every holiday season, but rest in peace to Stephen Bonner. Listen, I think everybody, if you're a fan of the series, you've been watched this long, I've referenced that tough one season multiple times. We could talk about that to the end of time about how important that is and how that just skyrocketed, as far as UFC viewers, and they're at the point now where you could buy a pay-per-view for $79.99 because of that fight with him and Forrest to end out the first season. But not only as far as to be able to have if you were to write a book on the history of mixed martial arts, like, you would have to mention him, which is very, very crazy to think about when you think of the sport in itself, and to have somebody that you have to mention, that just shows you how important he was to it. But but he seemed like it from what everybody I have seen talk about, as far as if they shared a locker room with him in mixed martial arts world or the pro wrestling world as an independent pro wrestler. And when he worked for like AEW and I think he worked some AEW shows and a couple other places, just seemed like he was a super cool guy. And he was just very personable and was also just very. He cared about you. He was somebody that cared about you and was super sweet, which is awesome to see a warrior like that be able to, when it's not in the cage, just to be such a nice guy. That's super cool to see. Sucks, man, because seeing him as of once he retired, you could see him struggling. As far as you could look up and see what he was dealing with if you haven't been seeing it throughout the history, as far as really the past 10 or so years. But that's always tough to see somebody struggle with that, as far as, because you can't fix it, as far as from it's got to be up to them to fix it. And just man, bummed me out seeing that, because he very, very influential. And I'm probably not recording this series if not for him, which is, again, crazy to think you could pick that to one guy. But yeah, just hearts out to his family, though, for sure. A tough, especially an unexpected loss during the holidays, like, rough. Because he's got kids and, he's got a family, and that's super, super shitty to see happen to a family like that. But my heart is out to them, because they definitely need it for this tough time for sure. 45, crazy, super young, way too soon, way too soon. Sucks. See, we've had to talk about Anthony Johnson passing now, Stephen Bonner passing. It's brutal. It's been for 2022 as of late. As far as to end out the year on that note, very unfortunate. But for this show, for Pride FC Worldwide 38, Dean Thomas for Uriah Faber, to switch gears here to go into the episode, because we don't have any mail or anything. We just hop right in and see what's going on, as Dean Thomas, Uriah Faber, of course, our main event. But Karina Dam and Kelly Cabal-Schmitz, the co-main event. Dan Christensen taking on Andrei Arlovsky as well on this card. Mike Pryor, Luke Homo, and Tim Kennedy taking on Jacare Souza in a middleweight fight. That's a fun fight there, though. Those two guys. Obviously, Jacare Souza has been on a tear, but Tim Kennedy is very solid in his own right. Lightweight contest there between Ben Henderson and Ricardo Lamas. And our prelims, how about that? Stephen Bonner, Kazuhiro Nakamura, and Hongman Choi taking on Shane Carwin. Really hoping for a Stephen Bonner win. That would be pretty fucking clutch if we get to see that. As man, that's because I completely forgot about the prelims for this card, because I saw Forrest Griffin was main event in the next show. I just, man, that sucks. But third time for a main event for Dean Thomas there. Second time for Uriah Faber. Both are world ranked welterweights, though. Dean Thomas 5th, Uriah Faber 9th. Drive favorites, 1-4 his last 5 fights by decision. But look at Dean Thomas up with a 7-inch reach advantage. That is massive. This is a big fight, though, for both guys. As far as that lightweight contest and that lightweight division, you really have 2 top 5 guys. Dean Thomas, 4th, but he's 2 for 3. Lost to Joaquim Hansen, of course, who just had his title fight not too long ago. But for Uriah Faber, 2-0. Beat Cristiano Marciello, beat Joe Stevenson, both by unanimous decision wins, and weren't the greatest of fights, but I think this fight could really change that tone a little bit, because I think Dean Thomas could give it to him. We'll see, though. Hopefully that's a good main event. We shall see. Karina Dam, Kelly Cabal Schmitz, 2 of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the women's world. Mixed martial arts. Karina Dam ranked 6th. Kelly Cabal Schmitz ranked 9th. Karina Dam, though, does have the Blue Cat Stat pick 6-1, which is interesting, because Kelly Cabal Schmitz, 12-4, 2-2, on 2-fight winning streak, beating Emi Fujino and Cyborg. Both of those were unanimous decision wins. Karina Dam has been certainly tough, but she just came off her first loss to Erin Toughhill. But she finished Cyborg, which that was in the 3rd round, but still finished her and also beat Emi Fujino by unanimous decision. So this is going to be interesting to really see how, as far as thinking that Karina Dam is so much better than Kelly Cabal Schmitz. Find that interesting. As far as we'll see how different that is, though. See how the skill gap can be determined. But look at this fight, though, for Dan the Sandman Christensen and Andre the Pitbull Arlovsky. First time they have fought, this was Dan Christensen's debut. He's finished 3 of his last 5 opponents, but having a significant weight advantage, has an 8-inch reach advantage. Still the underdog, though. So Andre Arlovsky is a savage. He's just had some tough times as of late. 12-8, though. Just beat Alexander Emelianenko, which is a big win, though, nonetheless. But this could be a tough fight for him, for sure. But this should be an exciting fight, though, because Dan Christensen, he definitely brought it during his Strikeforce fights. As far as you see there, a couple of great to good to fantastic fights along the way. This is big. It's a big fight for sure, but it's kind of crazy to think he hasn't really fought. He just fought in Pancrase, Mecca, and Strikeforce and some local shows. That's it. And he's getting these, big time fights. But it's crazy to think he hasn't lost in literally 4 years, which is actually 5 years, which is crazy to think about. But but this is a big fight for sure for Dan Christensen. Winning streak on the line, big debut opportunity there for him as Mike Quicksand Pyle, the Silent Assassin, Luke Como as this is Luke Como's debut, taking on Mike Pyle. Both are in as far as in the welterweight rankings, 13 and 14th. Mike Pyle 2-3. About to say, I thought he went on a hiatus. I believe he did after the win over Kyle Noak, and now he's back. Took off the rest of 08 and all of 09 here in 2010 to get a win here to make that 16-8. As for Luke Como, he was in Elite XC, King of the Cage, M1. He was the Elite XC welterweight champion twice. So that's pretty massive. As far as beating people that, probably the Joe Riggs win is probably the biggest one there. And he also beat Josh Burkham earlier on in his career. But again, another guy who can have good to great fights with just about anybody. So that's a good sign. It's a good sign for sure. Still 29, still on the young side of things. Tim Kennedy versus Jacare Souza. My God, Jacare, though, is the favorite. He's finished 3 of his last 5 opponents. 6-0, 7-0 as a whole. He just beat Yushin Okami by an armbar in the first round. That was last year here. 30 years old. Can get a big win over Tim Kennedy, who's, 23rd in the middleweight division. But really, he's beaten Vitor Belfort. He's beaten Ryan Jensen. He's a tough guy, for sure. I think this is definitely his toughest opponent yet for Jacare Souza. That should be a fun fight, though. Super fun fight there. And then Ben Smooth Anderson taking on the bully, Ricardo Lamos, as Ricardo Lamos does have the Black Cat Stat picks advantage. 4-3, though, very close. He's finished 4 of his last 5 opponents, as he's 5-0, undefeated. This is a big fight for him. As far as for both guys, opening up the TV taping, 25th lightweight in Pride FC, of course. Someone potentially is going home a loser, for sure, as far as for the first time in their careers, unless they both do, and it's a draw. But, this is a big fight. Big fight for sure for both guys starting off their careers wanting to get a win. The American side, Stephan Bonnar against Kazuhiro Nakamura. Stephan Bonnar, 10-inch reach advantage, significant weight advantage. Finished 3 of his last 5 fights. Big favorite to win this one, which is great to see. Not only because of the recent news, but because I think Stephan Bonnar in this save could use a win. 4-3, though, just lost to Luis Kane last year. TKO wins over Chael Sonnen, Alex Schoonover, and Alan Goes. man will finish a fight, for sure. And with that 10-inch reach advantage, I think he's going to fuck up Kazuhiro Nakamura. And I'm excited to see that as the Techno Goliath, Hongman Choi versus Shane Carwin. So sure, Hongman Choi is going to have the 8-inch reach advantage, but Shane Carwin is an absolute gorilla of a human being. He knocked out Brock Lesnar. He's probably going to knock out Hongman Choi there in our prelim. So yeah, about minus 710 favorite. Jesus Christ. Taking Nagumo as a referee, ringside judges. I mean, almost comical. Hongman Choi at 7'2", 265. Shane Carwin 6'2", 260. That's nuts. Fight begins. They touch gloves. They come together and strike. There's our left cross from Choi. Shane Carwin with a massive right hook on the jaw, and he knocks him out. Yeah. That's what Shane Carwin does. 5-1. What a win for Shane Carwin. He wants to take on Stephen Struve. He wants to take on all the fucking giants of the heavyweight division now. That was quick, though, as the American Psycho, Stephen Bonner, Kazuhiro Nakamura, minus 460, plus 360. Iwan Takara's referee, ringside judges. Both weighed in yesterday the same, but Stephen Bonner's probably fighting a good 215, 225. But Kazuhiro Nakamura is the favorite. Or not the favorite, he is the hometown hero, rather. It's getting a loud cheer. As Stephen Bonner with a left jab misses the vicious right. Nakamura looking for the takedown. Can't quite get him down, but he's got him up against the ropes here. Oh no, but still can't get him down. So yeah, he's pushing him against the ropes. Got him there. Couple punches, looking for a judo throw. He's got it. He's got side control. Now he throws a couple punches designed to keep him guessing. Some more strikes now. Keeps him guessing some more. Fires away with punches. Halfway point. Now Iwan Takara's going to stand him up. Punch is thrown. Jab hits home and then hits a right cross to Stephen Bonner. Another takedown attempt. Still gets him up against the ropes again. Looking for another judo throw. This time Stephen Bonner blocks it. And he's still stuck against the ropes. Looking for another judo throw, and he gets it this time. 2 for 3 on takedowns. That's unfortunate, man. You're really pulling for Stephen Bonner in this fight, and he is just getting kind of thrown around here. Fails on the combination then with a slithering low kick, and he even caught that last kick. Thank God he didn't take him down after that, but he's probably going to get him up against the ropes to end the round. Not a great first round for Stephen Bonner. Hopefully he can get something going here. Nakamura, though, with the takedown attempt, drives him against the ropes. Judo throw again. Oh, Jesus. This is not good. Not good at all. Trying to pass guard. Loses control of it, and it scrambles. Stephen Bonner ends up having to pull out, though. Pull half guard, rather, and he ends up losing out on the scramble. Boy, oh boy. Final round. Please knock him out. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. This is not it. Not it at all. Well, they stand him up. Minute 20. Stephen Bonner's feeling the fatigue, though. So is Nakamura, though. But he's still looking for the takedown. He's got it. Jesus. Oh, man. Let's just not even talk about it. Jesus Christ. Unreal. Ben Smooth Henderson versus the bully Ricardo Lamos, as Ben Henderson minus 110, Ricardo Lamos minus 110 as well. Very close to the back lines. Both have a wrestling background, but at least Ben Henderson has a Taekwondo background. No wimps, no limits. Very similar as far as both record and style and fucking team and betting line. This is going to be a tough one. Let's see as they touch gloves. Lamas moves in on Henderson, preparing the jab, lands a pair of tentative jabs, 1-2 from Lamas fails to land, get up close to and open up to attack. But the step in and grapple, simply took the initiative jab, hits home from Lamas and hits a low kick to the legs. Throws a punch with Henderson, avoids it, gets up close and clenches with him. Tries to wrestle him against the ropes, he's got him up against the ropes. Looking for the takedown now, Henderson drops down, gets all of a leg. Smartly sweeps into the standing leg there, nice leg trip, got his back now. Looking for the body triangle, he does so. Oh boy, that's it. Yep, rear naked choke victory for Ben Henderson. Nice win there, 5-0, 5-1 for Ricardo Lamas, coming up short in his debut. As he gives a name check to everyone at No Wimps, all of his favorite sponsors, all of his friends, and sports. Says working on that choke during training really paid off for him there. Tim Kennedy, Shakare Souza, 16-5, 7-0. Shakare Souza still the favorite at minus 240. Dick Newman was the referee, ringside judges. Here we go. They get up close, start punching up wrestling here. Tim Kennedy trying to use that wrestling to his advantage, but doesn't have stuff be driven back. Now gains the position, looking for a sweep. Kennedy stops it, looking for another sweep. Look at Kennedy go, looking to get him up against the ropes again. A stalemate again. They separate. Tim Kennedy still trying to get him up against the ropes. Jacare, there we go. Finally, we get something happening. It's a sweep as Kennedy gets sweep down, trying to pass guard. Struggles, but he still remains there. Tim Kennedy's not going to do well against his back, though. I just don't think he's going to do well. He's trying to, though. He's trying to transition to full guard. It's not happening. We're going to get a bit of a stalemate here. Looks like a few right hands to the body. Some more right hands to the body. They finally just going to stand him up with 1:40 left. Kennedy's still trying to get him against the ropes. He does so, but Jacare Souza circles back out again. Tim Kennedy doing a good job when he initializes the grapple, but once he tries to get him against the ropes, he just can't. Just can't do it. He finally got him this time, but now Jacare Souza just circles out again. Not a great first round. Hopefully a little something exciting happens in the second. As, yep, Kennedy again looking for the same thing, but it doesn't happen as he gains on position in the grapple again. Doesn't get the trip. Kennedy again is in control. Jacare still trying to go for the trip. Boy, another stalemate. Smothering him against the ropes now. Finally, Tim Kennedy's got him against the ropes, but Jacare Souza again slips out of it. So Jacare's getting tired, though. Tim Kennedy's still just trying to wear him out. Jacare Souza looking for the trip, not happening. Tim Kennedy fights off the trips again. Interesting second, because I would say Tim Kennedy won that one. That's interesting. This is going to be quite the interesting final round. They clinch up. Kennedy's the aggressor, trying to get him against the ropes. He can't do it. Jacare Souza still can't trip him. Man, Tim Kennedy might be the one to finally beat Jacare Souza. He out-wrestles him now. Look for the leg sweep. Again, not happening. Got him against the ropes. Stalemate again. Sucks that this fight turned into a stalemate. I figured they would have a good little back and forth here, but it's just been a stalemate the whole time, which Jacare Souza out-wrestling him again. Looking for the trip again. Not happening. Finally, he gets him down for the second time in this fight. It's a quick inside leg trip. Don't know if that was enough to win the fight. We'll see. Nope, it was not Tim Kennedy. But by unanimous decision, Jacare Souza's first loss. 17-5, though. I mean, listen. You look at the fight metrics, you could maybe give it a Jacare there, but also you have to respect that Tim Kennedy was stuffing every takedown in the second. If I was to grade it off of rounds, definitely the first and the third I would give to Jacare. But it is close. You could definitely give the third to Tim Kennedy, though, looking at the fight metrics. Yeah, because I didn't know Tim Kennedy was the one who got that takedown. I thought it was Jacare who got the takedown. So now, I could see definitely why Tim Kennedy won that fight. As gives a name trick over an American top team, all his favorite sponsors, all of his friends, famous supporters. Tim Kennedy gives a show of respect to his opponent. So our next fight, Mike Quicksand Pyle against the silent assassin Luke Como. It's 15-3, 15-8. Well, let's see our 16th win for one of these two fighters here. As the debutee is the favorite here, minus 380 on the betting lines. Taking Nagoon was a referee. Ringside judges. Here we go. Fight begins. They touch gloves. Standard trade. Strikes. Neither fighter can land anything. Pyle can at the sub left jab. Scores with the right cross. Jab hits home. Then hits him with straight right. Pyle with another two left hands on the right cross. Doing a good job standing so far as Mike Pyle. Jab hits home. Then hits him with a nice straight right hand. Pyle's in the pocket. Left jab. Kumo avoids the setup leg kick. Looking for the takedown. Not happening though. But still drives him against the ropes. Looking for the takedown. He's got him. Inside control. Looking to pass. As he may have regretted that, so now Luke Como has an opportunity to get side control. A few strikes here, halfway point, still keeping him guessing, looking for mount, can't get mount, at least he's trying to get mount. He's trying to transition again, finally, Naguma is going to stand him up, and Luke Como is going to bring him right back down. Another strike, some more strikes, trying to get his leg free. He's trying to pass, but thanks to the tenacious defense of Mike Pyle, that is very hard, and stuffs him on that pass attempt. Well, I mean, Mike Pyle did a good job standing. Once he got him with those takedowns, it was tough. See what happens in the second. Pyle forcing the strike exchange as a counter jab from Kumo. Jab was wide, and it's a nice straight right hand. Luke Kumo looking for the shoot. But great sprawl from Pyle. Prevents the takedown. Then lands a left hand and hits him with a leg kick. Missing all the strikes in combination in with a head kick. And that's going to give Luke Kumo time to be able to grapple him against the ropes. But nope. Doesn't let himself be driven back. Mike Pyle defends the knee strike attempt. Manages to control against the ropes again this time. And there, another takedown here. As Mike Pyle, though, quickly gets up to his feet. Probably another takedown. Yep. As Pyle twins and turns, so as soon as he lands, he squirms free. And Kumo can't maintain his grip. And here comes the scramble again. Mike Pyle right back up. And probably another takedown again. That's unreal. Yeah, I mean, Mike Pyle just... he's got nothing for his takedowns. besides the one stop, other than that, it's been all Luke Como on those takedowns. And see what Mike Pyle, maybe he can get a knockout here. It's about his only chance of winning this one. Peter tried to get in close, but Mike Pyle takes the initiative. A punch fails to land. Now he's starting to slow down. It's Mike Pyle. Jab is wide, then gives him the right to the side of the ribs. Gets suckered into a feint. He's left exposed. Again, Mike Pyle comes in with a left kick to the rib cage this time. Fails to land anything on the combo, landing with an attempted body kick. Too slow as well as that final kick gets caught. It's a takedown. Mike Pyle's got him. Mike Pyle's down on his back, rather. So Luke Como has to avoid a couple of wild swings from Pyle from the bottom. Scramble. Pyle is... he's quickly grabbed. He's got back control. Another takedown. Yep. Doesn't even struggle. He's got his back. Looks to get both hooks in here. Potentially be able to finish him. Still goes for the rear naked choke without the hooks in to end out the round. But it's not going to be enough, as Luke Como will win this one by unanimous decision. It's a pretty... It sucks Mike Pyle couldn't get anything going standing-wise, because he was having a lot of combinations, just didn't do enough damage, and obviously Luke Como just was taking him down left and right. Pretty impressive, 16 and 3 for Luke Como, 7 for 9 on takedown attempts. As he's very active, kept his pride debut with a win there. Thanks his team, thanks his sponsors, and all of his fans that come out to support him. It's our heavyweight contest, and the Sandman Christensen against Andrei Arlovski, 18-7-1, 15-10. Minus 260, plus 200. Tulsa top team for Dan Christensen. No team for Andrei Arlovski, 6'8", 265. A mountain of a man. And Dan Christensen, 6'4", 235. And Andrei Arlovski, you want the Carl's referee. Ringside judges. So Arlovski at least giving up 30 pounds on him. 2 quick jabs. No power behind him at all, though, from Christensen to start off the round. Punch, but Christensen was equal to it. Looking for the takedown. He cannot stop it. But the guillotine is there, though. See if he's got him. Oh, he gets caught in it, but he's not tapping. Arlovski must have had it fully sunk in. Having a hell of a way to lose in your debut. Arlovski tries to break free of it and scramble, but Christian keeps him trapped there. Obviously, he's got the takedown, so he'll look to keep him down there and use that size to his advantage to wear him down. But Arlovski, working some separation, tries to get a scramble for better position, but he's too slow, gets caught in side control. Christian doing a good job again, keeping him down there. Trying to sweep him. He just manages to move north-south instead. Loses control again, another scramble. Just pushing down on Arlovski now. He's facing him with a good turtled up position. Now he's landing some good shots now, looking for a kick to the body. Arlovski's back up and he's out of range. Now they're standing back up again. Christensen looking to go right back down, not happening. Dan Christensen looking to ram against the ropes. Got him for the trip takedown here. Yep, get side control off of it. See what he can do with it. Throws a few right hands. Tries to sweep him. Pounds away some elbows. Can't really quite do anything though. Trying to sweep from the bottom, not happening. A few right hands to the body. Blocks him to sweep. Some elbows now, and that's going to be it for round number 1. Andrei Arlovski is in over his head. Didn't land a single strike. Went for a submission, but even then, it's kind of a last-ditch effort. As far as Christian, looks like he was about to shoot in, but clearly aware of his opponent striking. Jab is wide and lands the big right hand. Arlovski throws a quick punch, doesn't land it. Can't connect, setup, strikes, and hits Dan Christensen with a straight right. Moves in fast, shoots in Arlovski. Brilliant sprawl, though, from Andrei Arlovski. Now fails the final fail on a combination end with a attempted roundhouse kick to the body, seizing his opportunity. Christensen clinches with him, looking for the sweep. Doesn't get a trip, though. Halfway point in the round, looking for the trip. Does Arlovski. Again, he can't get him down. Dan Christensen with a great base so far. Arlovski starting to slow down. Can't connect with the sub strikes. Hits a nice trigger hand that lands hard. Minute left. Can't connect with the setup left jab. Hits a big right hand. Comes in, grabs him in the clinch. Looking for the takedown. Not happening either. Looking for it again. He's got the takedown in and out the second. That's a tough takedown. He was doing great. Arlovski was in that second round right until the end of the takedown. Brutal. Brutal. I mean, Arlovski's in danger, for sure. He is in a lot of danger. If he gets caught here, he's, I think Christian just gotta keep wearing him down. Keep wearing him down. Keep on going for takedowns. Looking for it here. Arlovski's got the dominant position, though. Christian's breathing very hard now. Arlovski still can't get him down. Separates him. Now we're back to a standoff. Can't hit the step left jab. Nice right hook to the ribs. It sucks because Arlovski definitely can outstrike him. I don't know why he's not trying to get that more and more. Defensive jab from Christensen lands. Jab fails to land from Arlovski. He's getting closer now. Can't connect the step strikes. The big right hand. There's a beauty of a straight right again. Another right hook. Oh my god. He's just fighting on E at this point. Combination ends with a body kick. Fails to land for Arlovski. Now Christensen's going to get the takedown. Nope. Arlovski blocks it. Doesn't block that one though, unfortunately. Few right hands trying to use his legs to push him back and scrambles. Too quick, though. Gives up side control. That'll be it for the fight, and your winner will be Dan Christensen. Oh, no. We got a split here. Arlovsky for one judge, Christensen for the other, and Arlovsky for the other. That's interesting. That is very interesting, because he did a lot of damage. However, if you're looking at the entire fight, which is how this is judged, it's pretty crazy that the guy on the right won this fight. That's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. It's crazy because really Arlovsky had the best chance to win the fight with that guillotine in the first. But other than that, he did absolutely nothing. Second round, he definitely lost. But he did land some powerful shots. And, obviously continued again with the third round. I mean, maybe they gave him the second and the third, and even then, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. Tough loss for Dan Christensen in his debut. Thanks all of his sponsors for backing him, and thanks to all of his fans, family, and supporters. Says they can't believe all the judges didn't award him a win. Felt like he was a clear winner. That's interesting, because I definitely don't think so. As our co-main event, Karina Dam, Kelly Cabal-Schmitz, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Mixed Martial Arts, 12-3, 12-4, both minus 110. This should be a hell of a fight. And our women's division, as Iwan Nakawa are free, ringside judges. Round one begins. Kelly Cabal-Schmitz looking to attack. Hits a couple of minor left hands. Dam evades the big right, though. Appeared to be trying to go for a takedown, but Kelly Cabal-Schmitz took the initiative. Lands the jab and scores the right cross. Lands hard. Can't connect. Set up strikes. Lands another right hand. Brilliant timing here from Kelly Cabal-Schmitz with the takedown. Then Karina Dam cannot stop that. Trying to pass. Keeps her in guard, though. Some short elbows here from Kelly Cabal-Schmitz, who deals with him comfortably. Gets pushed back now. Trying to come back in and secure guard, but Dam is too quick. Slipping away. Here comes the scramble. But now quickly gets grabbed by Kelly Cabal-Schmitz, who then stands her up too, getting back control. Now she releases back control. Interesting. Well, Kelly Cabal-Schmitz just waiting for the takedown. She gets it, though. Looking for side control. Unable to pass, though. A couple of punches on the bottom from Karina Dam. Looking for the scramble. Dam's up first, but again, quickly gets... now she's looking to suck her under the guard here, maybe. Oh, no, she's looking for the takedown. Never mind, she's got a leg. Cannot get the takedown, though, as Dam manages to block and pull clear out of the ropes. Halfway point in the set... of the first, rather, as with the ropes trapping Dam... Kelly Cabal-Schmitz looking to take her down low. Grab both legs. Still can't get her down. Looking for the Muay Thai clinch now. Kelly Cabal-Schmitz fights that off, too. Karina Dam gets the sweep as Dam puts Kelly Cabal-Schmitz down hard on the mat and gets side control. Looking for mount now. Oh, boy. Loses control. Momentarily tries to go for mount. It's a scramble. Kelly Cabal-Schmitz is up first. It's another waist lock. Looking for the takedown. Great job there defending. This has been just back and forth. Great speed here from Kelly Cabal-Schmitz again with a takedown. Didn't really fight it at all. Just content to pull guard. As looking for an armbar for the bottom. Kelly Cabal-Schmitz defends it, though. What a fight this has been. What a great first round. Back and forth. We're seeing both girls really go for it. Kelly Cabal-Schmitz was probably the better round, obviously. Had more takedowns. Landed some powerful shots, too. Landed more strikes in general. We'll see what happens in the second. Kelly Cabal-Schmitz starts off with a hard takedown. Dam pulls guard, but she's going for the guillotine. Almost has it. Works her hand free and pulls out as far as before that can be fully sunk in. Double underhooks keeps Kelly Cabal-Schmitz from launching the attacks. Trying to pass it in side control. Begins trying to get her leg free now. Can't secure side control. Is looking for the scramble again. Scrambles with both fighters back on their feet facing each other as Kelly Cabal-Schmitz is slowly working into the gas tank now as she's trying to step in and grapple with Kelly Cabal-Schmitz. Simply took the initiative. Jab is wide. Catches over the roundhouse. Kick to the body. Fails to find Omer jab. Catches the right hook. Takedown attempt there. As Dam can't fight it, it's pulled into guard and trying to work off her back, trying to pass it into side control, passes guard. Dam was ready for it, and the scramble begins. Brilliant job there from Kelly Cabal-Schmitz to take her back. Will she get both hooks in? Oh, no, looking for it. Trying to roll, not happening. Still trying for it. Got to get those hooks in now. Karina Dam's a little too talented to do that, but that's a good second round for Kelly Cabal-Schmitz. Karina Dam did nothing. This is all for Kelly Cabal-Schmitz to lose at this point. Fails home on her jab, but hits Dam with a beautiful straight right. It's close enough to clinch, trying to get a knee. That gets blocked. Karina Dam looking for the Muay Thai clinch. Can't get free, though. Can't get it, though. As Kelly Cabal-Schmitz is able to get free. Dam looking for the takedown. Not happening either. At a stalemate. Looking for that Muay Thai clinch. Again, Kelly Cabal-Schmitz fighting it off. Still can't get it, as she not only can't quite get it, but Kelly Cabal-Schmitz smartly turns around, so now she's the one in control. Got for the takedown. Yep. Some elbows, trying to pass half guard. Kelly Cabal Schmitz just really working it now. Karina, damn, looking for the armbar from the bottom. That would have been crazy. As not only stops it, but now she gets side control off of it. But that's the end of the fight. Your winner by unanimous decision will be Kelly Cabal Schmitz. 13-4, a decent fight there. This TV taping hasn't been the greatest, I will not lie. And you guys are instructed over on Henzo Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, all of our various sponsors, all of our friends, famous supporters, showing respect. She praises Karina Dan for her skill and toughness as our main event. Dean Thomas, Uriah Faber, lightweight contest. Crazy Dean Thomas is 6 foot tall at 155. Minus 280, the favorite is Dean Thomas. As East Coast, West Coast there, Orlando, Florida, Sacramento, California. Judy Shimada's our three ringside judges. The fighters facing off here as Dean Thomas towering over Uriah Faber as now our opening bell. Fighters getting close and clinch. Faber's the aggressor. Looking for a takedown. It's a beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. Way to go, Uriah Faber. They're keeping very tight, though. Looking to keep control. They're looking to pass guard now. It's a scramble, though. Neither fighter can get an advantage, so they both end up standing. Dean Thomas into the clinch, looking for the trip, and he's got the takedown. Good job there, punching on Uriah Faber. There from the top. Couple of knee strikes here, not really getting all of it though, unfortunately. Tries to pull guard, not happening. Throws a few right hands. Blocks his transitions now. Yuji Shimada's going to stand right back up. See who's going to win this takedown attempt. It will be Uriah Faber here, looking for that takedown. Dean Thomas maintains a good solid base. Gets him this time though, another belly-to-belly suplex. Keeps him guessing here. Content punches the body, looking for the underhooks. Not happening either. That's a terrible idea from Dean Thomas. Now that gives Uriah Faber the opportunity to get side control. Tries to pull his guard, not happening. A couple of knee strikes just above the hip. And here comes a scramble. Thomas is being on his back with Uriah Faber in side control. A few right hands to the body. Looking for Kimura now. That gets blocked. Thought that was going to be it, to be honest. Knee strike to the ribs. Fires with some elbows. Nothing really happening now to end out the round. Yeah, Faber won that one. Round 2. Come together, have the same idea. Looking for the clinch. Looking for the sweep as Dean Thomas. Brilliant sweep. Fires off some punches. Some more minor strikes. Looking for the arm. Not getting it, though. Is Uriah Faber again looking for the submission. Looking for the arm again. They're going to stand up with about a minute 15 left. Dean Thomas looking for another trip, but he's got it. Knee strike to the ribs. Some elbows. Not doing a whole lot of damage, but that's all Dean Thomas round the second. See what happens to the final round. They get up close, start wrestling for position. Faber has a good solid control, looking for the takedown. It's unsuccessful. The second one always seems to work out, though. It's a great trip. Got the underhooks, looking to pass, gain better position. Dean Thomas looking for the scramble. Scrambles for his feet, but to his feet, rather. But Uriah Faber immediately drives him against the ropes. Another belly suplex, though. Another trip out of the underhook. Great job, as Dean Thomas trying to pull guard on Faber, not happening. Trying to transition the guard, that's not happening either. Yeah, Uriah Faber is probably going to seal the deal with this one. A few right hands, takes a moment to catch his breath. That is the fight. And your winner will be Uriah Faber by unanimous decision. It's a good fight, though, at least. So there is that. 18-3, Uriah Faber will have a lightweight title fight, though, in the future. That's for sure. Thanks, everyone, to Team Alpha Male for helping prepare for the fight. The sponsors supporting him financially, naming a local club, Uriah Faber, and invites everyone along to his post-show winners party to celebrate him winning. As he's good in these interviews, knows how to sell himself. That main event definitely saved that card. The opener was fun too, with a great finish from Ben Henderson, but some upsets for sure. Kelly Cabal Schmitz was ranked higher than Karina Dam, same thing Ron Javlovsky, and Tim Kennedy. So that, Tim Kennedy was actually, he was actually ranked where Jacare Souza was not. Still can't believe Stephan Bonner lost. Well, he only lost popularity by 0.9%, so it's not too bad. Yeah, give a fight bonus there to, actually, that's a performance bonus, not even a fight bonus. But, yeah, let's give a performance bonus for Uriah Faber. One to Kelly Cabal Schmitz. I wouldn't say Arlovsky. Probably Dankerson, to be honest, since he ended up losing out on some money. Luke Como was pretty impressive in his fight as well. Guess we can give one to Ben Anderson, too. Hell yeah. Make it $2 million off the TV taping. Not bad at all. As that will do for episode 149. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you guys for episode 150. I cannot believe it, and it will be, should be the new year, yeah? That will be, the first episode of 2023. I cannot believe it, as that will be on the 2nd, and that is crazy to think. As thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Happy New Year, everyone.